As you can see, we dressed really well in the 90s, and we were really cool.
So today, you'll be reacting to things from the day you were born.
Interesting. I don't associate anything with the day I was born. I don't consider myself like a 90s child, even though I was born in 97, because like I don't have consciousness of that.
I just remember playing in the dirt, walking down the country road to the country store, playing in the country dirt.
It was far easier. Everyone seemed to know your neighbors. People very seldom locked their back doors. Kids were always outside playing.
So to start things off, we have the top song from the year that you were born to play for you.
Whoa, November 2nd, 1990?
Grunge was big, but that wouldn't be like the top song. I don't know. Some pop star with big hair.
Yo, VIP.
Ice Ice Baby, right?
Let's kick it.
Ice Ice Baby is a Scorpio?
And I'll glow.
All these years and I've never even bothered to watch the music video. I wonder what he looks like now. He's really good looking. As you can see, we dressed really well in the 90s, and we were really cool. Every time I heard it, it was always like a parody or like a meme of something. It was never associated with anything cool.
When the moon hits you high like a big pizza pie.
Is that Dean Martin?
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella.
Oh, black and white movies.
Cubans with the Jesus piece, with my
It feels weird to have a connection with a song that I never associate with my life. Can't you see? Sometimes it will just hypnotize me. This isn't grunge. So close. Wow. So Biggie Smalls died in March of 97, so that makes sense everyone was listening to it. It's interesting because this like definitely plays into something that was happening in society because it's around when he died. So it's not necessarily just like this is what everyone was listening to. It was topical and relevant to the world.
And you must pay before you get them back again.
Bing Crosby.
Don't you know each cloud
Grains, pennies from heaven.
is upside down?
Yeah, that was the good old days when music made sense and lyrics made even more sense. Lady Gaga tries once in a while to get into that type of music, soft, melodic, romantic.
So now we have a scene or a trailer to show you from the biggest movie that released the week you were born.
Ooh, I bet it's a Disney movie, or no, Star Wars?
Oh, movies that came out in 97. Leonardo DiCaprio. He's got the floppy hair.
You shouldn't have done that, my dear.
I'm wondering if that's
It's Kathy's body.
the guy who used to make the scary movies.
Everything I have.
Yeah, that's his voice. Vincent Price, yeah. Compares nothing to the thrillers of today. He had a mask on. Scared everybody to death whenever they saw him,
Every day, Jacob Singer goes to work.
What's wrong? I have no idea what this is.
And every day, he wonders what is happening to him.
You have a very strange line. See, according to this, you're already dead.
Oh my God, that's creepy. Jacob's Ladder? I have no idea what that is. Trailers back in the 90s are really choppy, and there weren't a whole lot of like great graphics and special effects, but that was terrifying.
What's your matter?
Marlene Dietrich, Conrad Voigt. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember what the film is. Charles Boyer.
You want it? Here, take it. It's yours.
It looks interesting. I liked them better because they relied on story, where nowadays most films rely on special effects.
Major Dallas, you're selected for a mission of the utmost importance.
What mission?
This isn't Leonardo DiCaprio. Is Is this the movie with the three boobs? Man, Die Hard got crazy. What is this called though? No, it's not District something. It's, names. I have no concept of what this is called. The Fifth Element! That's it, wow. Bruce Willis was the most important guy in America for a little bit. Good for him. It looks like a movie that would come out now that looks purposefully bad, that you're like, oh, we'll go see it to make fun of it. But in '97, I'm sure it was great.
So up next, we're gonna have you guess the prices for certain items on the day you were born and compare them to now.
I should be pretty bad at this. I'm usually really bad at these.
Hey, I mean, we had penny candy. Penny candy. You know, you go to the store, just a penny, and you could get some candy, or a penny, you could get a cookie.
I'm just kind of basing it off of like how much I know minimum wage has gone up even in my, like the latter half of my lifetime. So I'm assuming everything else is rising with it.
First up is gas prices. The current cost of gas in the US averages $2.49. So how expensive do you think it was when you were born?
9 cents.
I feel like it's gonna be less than $2, but definitely more than $1. Let's say like $1.25.
49 cents.
$1.25. Final answer.
The day you were born, it was actually 29 cents.
Wow! How much has changed? Where did we get gas from back then?
19 cents. Well, I was partially right.
Woo! I was close, just by 10 cents. Really cheap back then, huh?
$1.23? Dude, that's such bullshit. That's 5 gumballs. I could go 20 miles for 5 gumballs.
Next up is the average price of a movie ticket. The current US average is $9.03. So how expensive do you think it was to go see a movie when you were born?
When I was born, I'm gonna say $4.
I remember going to the movies with just change in my hand. 11 cents.
10 cents. Because everything was cheaper in the 30s.
In the 90s, a movie ticket, like $5 maybe? This one's confusing because I have no concept of like how popular movies were 20 years ago. I don't know if they released as many back to back. I feel like there were just less movies. Like we're in the golden age of movies.
Let's take a look.
My birthday was 60 cents? Let's go back.
I was kind of close, right? Most things double in value over 28 years. All right.
$4.59. God, I'm good. I also think everything is more expensive than it is apparently. See, the problem is for me, it sounds so cheap because I'm like, oh, that's like not how much things are supposed to cost. But for them, like they were making less money, so it's still proportional.
25 cents. Must have been a first run movie. Maybe 10 cents was for a second run movie.
Finally, we're gonna have you guess the median cost of a home in the US. The current median is $318,600. So how expensive do you think it was when you were born?
Okay, I would guess $3,000.
Who the is spending, okay, whatever, okay. You could not buy that house for $300,000 unless this was a nuclear testing facility. Whatever number it is, it's gonna be bullshit. Classic 9 to 5, wife, 2.5 kids, living wage of $180,000.
35,000.
There was a housing bubble that happened sometime. I don't even remember. I'm gonna say 50K.
Oh, wow. 8,200 on my birthday. That sure would handle the affordable housing crisis we have in this country.
Oh, I must be talking about Beverly Hills prices.
Wow, that's actually quite a large increase. That just means we're living in a very, very expensive world right now. You know what? I think this is a great sign. I think this means that everybody is getting wealthier as we speak. Or it might mean that the value of money is completely random.
It's $141,000. It costs, let's say more now, to go to college than it did to buy a home in 1997. And you go to college to buy a home. You could just skip the step. You could just be dumb in a home.
We showed you multiple mediums that allowed you to look back into your past. So what was this experience like for you?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's adventurous, and then you just discover new things about yourself.
Being able to see like the items and like key events that happen when you were born, that does make you feel kind of special.
The way I grew up, where I grew up, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I think history is such an important thing to learn because you're doomed to repeat it. Everybody always does the same tactics with everything. Like the circumstances change, but you're always gonna have the same ideas and concepts and driving forces. So I think it's important to like know what drove everyone in the past because they're gonna try a variation of it in the future.
Hey everyone, Lauren Producer here at FBE. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, but you also hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time that we upload a new video. Bye everyone.